Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Woman Meets Bible. Today, we're exploring the story of Sarah and Hagar and what it teaches us about infidelity and relationships. Let's start with our modern-day scenario. Lisa, a struggling entrepreneur, notices a connection between her husband Mike and Vanessa, the daughter of a potential client. Instead of confronting the issue, Lisa passively allows their relationship to develop, hoping to use Vanessa's connection to land a crucial business deal. This decision backfires, resulting in a full-blown affair and the collapse of both Lisa's business opportunity and her marriage. This modern story mirrors the biblical account of Sarah and Hagar in a crucial way. Both wives permitted infidelity because of what they thought they could gain from it. In the biblical story, Sarah, unable to conceive, suggested her husband take her servant Hagar as a second wife to bear a child. Sarah's motive was clear. She wanted an heir and thought this arrangement would provide one. However, once Hagar became pregnant, tensions arose. Hagar began to despise Sarah, and Sarah treated Hagar harshly. The situation became so unbearable that Hagar fled, only returning after an encounter with God. The child, Ishmael, was born, but the conflict between the women continued, eventually leading to Hagar and Ishmael's banishment. Sarah's actions demonstrate a powerful use of the psychology of persuasion. She leveraged her husband's desire for an heir and her own position as his beloved wife to influence him into a decision that ultimately caused pain for everyone involved. This manipulation, though born out of desperation, shows how even well-intentioned actions can have devastating consequences when they go against God's plan. If you are enjoying this video so far, take some time to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. Let's talk about Hagar for a moment. Suddenly elevated from servant to bearing the child of her mistress's husband, she began to look down on Sarah. While this might seem like pride at first glance, we need to remember that Hagar was essentially forced into this situation. She had no say in becoming a second wife or bearing a child. Her changed attitude towards Sarah might have been a coping mechanism for a situation she never chose. This scenario mirrors some situations today where the other woman might feel important or valued simply because she's in the picture. She might believe she's special because a married man is willing to risk his marriage for her, or that she's fulfilling a role the wife can't. However, this perceived importance is often an illusion, masking the reality of being in a relationship that lacks commitment and honesty. It's crucial to understand that Hagar's situation was one of exploitation, not empowerment. God's compassion towards Hagar, despite the complexity of the situation, shows us that he sees and cares for those who are marginalized and taken advantage of. Unlike Hagar, who was forced into her situation, women today often have a choice. There is a modern-day epidemic of glorifying the other woman role. From movies to social media, being the secret lover is often romanticized. But it's far from glamorous. It's hurtful, destructive, and goes against God's plan for relationships. It's crucial to recognize that being chosen as the other woman isn't a mark of true value or respect. Real love and genuine relationships don't require secrecy or compromise of one's values. For single women today, Hagar's story serves as a reminder to be cautious of situations where you might be used or manipulated, even if it initially seems flattering or advantageous. If you're finding this valuable, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. It helps us reach more people and keeps you updated. Your support means a lot. Let's continue. To my single sisters out there, please stay away from married men. You deserve so much more than being someone's secret. Let's look at 3 common scenarios and why they're traps. His wife knows he does this. Example: Emma fell for her married boss, Tom, who claimed his wife understood his need for outside companionship. Emma later discovered this was a lie, leaving her heartbroken and jobless. His wife knows he does this. This statement is manipulation through normalization, making unethical behavior seem acceptable. 2. You're meeting needs his wife can't. Example: Jake told Olivia that his wife didn't understand him like she did. Olivia believed she was saving their marriage by fulfilling Jake's emotional needs, only to realize she was being used to avoid addressing real marital issues. Someone telling you that you meet needs that their spouse can't is a trap that uses flattery and a false sense of importance to manipulate emotions. I can find true love with him. Example: Sophia thought she'd found her soulmate in Mark, a married man who promised to leave his wife. Years passed, and Mark never left, leaving Sophia feeling used and wasting her prime years. The idea that a man would leave his wife for you is a manipulation preys on hope and romantic ideals, often leading to wasted years and heartbreak. Unlike Hagar, who as a slave was forced into her situation, modern women have the power to choose. We have the advantage of choice that Hagar didn't. Lessons for today, for single women. 1. Value yourself. You deserve to be someone's only choice, not their other choice. 2. Recognize manipulation tactics and trust your instincts. 3. Remember that true love doesn't ask you to compromise your values. For married women, 1. Communication is key. Address issues directly with your spouse. 2. Never use manipulation or permit infidelity as a solution to problems. 3. Seek help if you're struggling in your marriage. For all women, trust in God's timing and plan, even when it's difficult. Recognize that shortcuts or solutions that go against God's word will only lead to more problems. Understand that your worth is not determined by your relationship status or ability to bear children. If you're married, invest in your relationship. Communicate openly with your spouse about your fears and desires. If you're single, don't compromise your values by becoming involved with someone who's married. Remember that other women are not your enemies or competition. We're called to support and uplift one another. Now, I challenge you to reflect on your own relationships. Are you in a situation that doesn't align with your values? Are you supporting others in healthy relationships? Take action today. If you need to make changes, start now. If you know someone who needs to hear this message, share it with them. Remember, beautiful souls, you are worthy of love, respect, and honesty. Let's strive for relationships that honor God and ourselves. If this episode resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend who might need to hear this message. Until next time, stay blessed and remember, you are loved.